Madden 18 MUT video. So today I'm going to go through a couple things. As you saw, I did all the challenges last night, so we're going to open up the card, the 95 or 90 or the Team of the Year offensive card, and see what we got out of doing all the challenges for the high card. We've made the second set, like we said we were gonna do the other set, make another set. We made that, so we're gonna be looking at doing that. We're gonna be opening up that pack. So we're basically gonna have two Team of the Year offensive cards that we're gonna get. One's gonna be a Nat, but we made another one too. So what's up, Boss Message Gamer? So we've got the challenge set to be completed. We've made another one, so we're going to have two Team of the Year offensive sets that we're going to open. We're also going to open up the gauntlet player that I'll show you all that if you haven't done it already, or if you haven't seen anything about it, or like whatever. That also dropped yesterday. I really completely forgot about it and everything like that, so I really didn't get like too much into it. Man, you're crazy. Zay, you're out of your mind, bro. I know it's you. The Eagles ain't gonna do anything, bro. So, basically, long story short, like you saw the title, we're just gonna go through some of the things, and then I have a quick little sniping tip, which I'm gonna go through first, and then we're gonna get into the gauntlet, and then we're gonna do the Team of the Years at the end, like real quick. So, quick sniping tip. Obviously, so I left this on here specifically to show y'all that 9 out of 10 times, if it's up for buy it now for $1,700, these playoff cards. So what you're gonna do is you go to buy it now, go to your playoffs. Okay, so everybody right now is focused on Team of the Year, right? For obvious reasons. They're the beast cards, so on and so forth. So everybody's kind of forgetting about the playoff cards. Well, the playoff cards are in for this specific set. The 85s, 86, 87s are still going to that set, and people are still trying to make those 95 overall cards too. Just like you're trying to get the Team of the Year sets, you got the playoff sets too. So it just depends on what specific player you're looking for, so on and so forth. So these used to be like 25K. Now you can see that they dropped to 17K, but I'll show you a quick little thing you can see. So 17,000, like right there. I didn't mean to back all the way out of that. I could just show you really quick. So I got 11.5 and 12.5. So after Madden tax, right, for your 17, it leaves you 15.3. Okay, so that's basically what you get back is 15,300 when you sell these cards. When you sell them at 1,700, buy it now. So 11.5. 12.5, so if I'm making 15.3 on these cards, you can basically see that I made literally on the Mario Addison, I made almost 4,000, right under, and then for that one right at 3,000. Okay, so I just want to do two really quick. I'll actually grab a few more and show you how simple it actually is. So basically, in order to make it worth your while, and you'll see how many there actually are, you'll be surprised. So 11.5 and 12.5, right, is what you're basically going to be looking at. And then here I'll show you I'm sorry, not 11.5, 12.5. There's where I actually sold them for 17. So the two cards that I bought for 11.5 and 12.5, factually, I just want to save that, and so I can show you that they are selling for 17. So I put them up for 1 hour, they sold for 17. So here's basically what you do. You go back into your auction. I don't advise going to the sets and doing like that. It's too much. Once you buy a card, it's too much to get back into it. You can't just quickly search again. So go into your auction block, go to buy it now, go down to your program, go all the way down to your playoffs, and then you're going to see there that it's still roughly around 17. Those will probably sell in a few minutes, and then we're right back to 17. So it's roughly 17 where it was just sitting when we started the video, where they all sold for 17. So what you're basically doing is your magic number is, since you're making 15.3 by selling it for 17 after Madden tax, is 15.3, okay? So your magic number is 14.3. So at least you're making 1,000 coins per card, right? So you're literally, so 14.3 is like what you're looking for. I actually said I wanted to go like around 13.5 is where my magic, because I wanted about 2K. So 14.3 is 1, 13.3 is 2, 12.3 is 3, so on and so forth. You get the gist of it. So what you're basically going to do is just cycle through the playoff players. So it's going to be Bills, Chiefs. This is how I do it. Bills, Chiefs. I scroll, fail. Bills, Chiefs. I scroll over to the Eagles, Falcons, straight down to the Jaguars, over to the Panthers, down to the Rams, over to the Patriots, then over to the Saints, Steelers, Titans, Vikings. Like in that order. So again, I'm just going to show you that you can make 1,000 coins like just like that. So you're going to be surprised like how many there actually are that are way under like 17. So you're just going to go buy Bills, buy it now, 13.5. So right there, okay, so 5.3 or 15.3, remember that. So that's 1,700 coins I'm going to make on that card. First one I pulled up. I just reposted it for, sorry, one day. Just repost it for 17. And, I mean, I doubt it'll sell, like, right away. But I guarantee it'll pretty much sell. So, if you basically, like, do this and you fill up your auction block, you're at minimum going to have, minimum going to make 20K. And then, like, however long it takes you to fill it up, you know, just keep re-adding to it. So again, when it comes back to it, you just go to buy it now. So again, it's still all of these. 1, 2, 3. All 3 of these are literally under our cap. So that's 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, like right there. All 3 of those. And you think, wow, that's crazy. Like, all these cards you're actually going to make money off of, like decent money off of. So that's 1,003 just in those. But we don't want to do like 14. You know, I advise like trying to do, like get it for a little bit under. Just in case it drops to like 16.5 or something like that, you're still safe. So again, you still see 14 there with the Chiefs. So that's buyable. Like you could literally buy it. Man, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm lagging or what the deal is, but like my controller's not wanting to cooperate. Oh yeah, it's totally like lagging right now. Wow. That's pretty funny. Maybe it just wants to get to the point. So again, 14.75. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, but it's not wanting to cooperate right now. Oh, I feel like I'm about to lose connection or something because it's not even moving. The controller's not even moving. Yeah. Wow, and there it all goes. Definitely a little bit of lag. So anyway, you get the point in all of that. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get out of this, like with this video. Look at that. Like, no button on it. Like, so EA's servers went down like earlier because I was going to do this video earlier. The servers actually went down. And it looks kind of like they're still down. We're still having technical issues. Oh, this is going to really suck. Like, if I can't get out of this. Zay, you and your Eagles. They did good, but now they got to play a real team. That's going to hurt. So anyway, you can see people buying these. I don't know what the deal is, like, right now. Alright, I'm going to be right back. Okay. Try something different here. See if this works better. Alright, maybe it was just my controller. Alright, so you get the gist. You basically just go, you know, scrolling through the teams. So again, you're looking for 14.3. You're gonna make 1,000 coin. There's 14 right there. You can snag him if you want 1,000 coin. Panthers right there, 13.5. So again, I'm making, you know, 1,800 or 1,700 for that. Like, not bad. So then we just take them and flip them and put them in the auction block. And it's an easy 2K. You do that. If you make your 2K, if you can do it for like, if you can get it for 13.3, which you can. I'm going to finish going through these after I post this. I'm not going to buy another one and waste any more time. But even if it's like 10,000, I'll just sit there and show you that you can get it. Well, maybe if it's 10,000, I might snag it. But yeah, so like right there, that's 2K. So even if you fill up your auction block with 20 of these, if you have the coin to do it, and you can make it, you can get it for, I mean, right there again, boom, 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 boom. All 4 of those, you can make you at least 1,000 off of. And so it's a nice little thing that I found while searching around today. So there's 13. So I'm not gonna buy it. Like, I'm just gonna show y'all 13, like right there. Rams, not so much. Steelers. There you go, another 13. So like you're looking at massive profit. Like you're looking at 2,300 like on that one card. So even if you just on average fill up your auction block with these bad boys, if you've got the coin and you put 20 of them in there and wait the hour, they all sell. 20 of them times 2,000 is 40K. You're gonna make 40K in less than an hour. That's how you get coin. I mean, it's not. You just have to find the right filters. And you have to find the right things that are selling for like super cheap. And you can see like it's not even really like people aren't even really fighting over it. Look, it's been sitting there like 3 minutes, but yet I can sit here and go like this and show you that like it's gonna drop off like 17. Like it's gonna drop off. Somebody's gonna buy like one of these cards for 17. It's gonna happen. So that's where you're going to make your money. So that's the quick little sniping tip. So if you want to make some quick coin and everything like that, I've actually gotten, I mean, you saw like some 11.5. So right there, 16,750. Like right there. I mean, either way, like people, the other 17s will, I'm not going to sit here for 5 minutes, but they'll sell. So trust me on that one. All right. So the second thing that we're going to do, that's the sniping tip. So now we're going to go to the gauntlet champion. So if you did your Unleashed and you've done like all the challenges and stuff for most of the year, then you should have like all of these players. And when you started all of this, Deshaun Jackson came out yesterday. We've already got him. We've had all these tokens. We've made all these players throughout the year. If you haven't, there's still time. They're still going to be releasing more tokens, I think, for a little while now. So definitely do your Unleashed. Definitely do your gauntlet. So they released a new gauntlet upgrade. So like I think it's the 4th one or something like that yesterday, but it happened to crash the servers. Maybe that's what they were just doing just a little bit ago. Let's see in solos real quick if it's up there. Yeah, see, if you notice like in here, like the gauntlet, the regular gauntlet is not in there. Gauntlet Unleashed in there for the weekend, but the regular gauntlet's not in there at all. So you can see that there's no. So basically, what they did is they updated the new gauntlet, gave new challenges to the gauntlet, and it crashed EA's servers. So they're working on fixing that, but they're releasing more. So go do those challenges. Go through your gauntlet, get your tokens, do the Unleashed for the rest of the time. You'll get to, hopefully you'll still be able to make it like through to get all these guys. Each one of them costs like a little bit different. So you can see he's only 1, and then I think it's like 2 for him, and it just goes on down. Yeah, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 for the last one. So you can do the math. I'm not going to really figure it out. So we've got all 10 of them. We've got all 10 guys. So what this basically does when we add all these guys, and don't sell them, don't put them in the sets or anything like that, like keep them, because what you're going to want to do is you're going to take all of these guys, and if you read in the bottom it says turn in all 10, you get a 95 version of any of these players. Now I'm not going to go through the stats of like all the players. I will go through one thing. Barry Church, actually the 95 Barry Church, he actually has a new ability. It's called Footsteps, so it causes basically stress on like the wide receiver whenever he's looking at to catch the ball. I don't know how good it's going to be or not, but I've already got Landon Collins, so I don't need that. So basically, and Deshaun Jackson has wicked fast speed. He's as fast as Julio and Calvin, but he just doesn't have the other stats of them. But it's still a really, really nice card. I've already pretty much decided like what I'm going to do. I'm basically going to do Stephon Gilmore at 95 corner, and he's going to be my fourth corner. I know it sounds like kind of stupid to do it like that. I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up between Brandon Marshall and Stephon Gilmore of doing the 95. But, so definitely don't do Terrell Suggs. He's too slow. Too many running backs out there. Phillip Rivers is the equivalent of... I mean, again, it's free, though. And you can sell this card, too. They're all going for about $450K, $400K to $450K, like in the auction block. And they're all pretty much like the same price. Nobody's really more expensive than anybody else. I see more people buying Deshaun Jackson just because of his speed. So another speed receiver like out there, like on the field. So we'll go ahead and open up the gauntlet pack. Since we put all 10 of them in there, we're going to get all 10 of the guys back. So it's just like all the other sets. So here's where we're going to pick. Oh, man, these, I mean, like, just look beast. That Gilmore looks sick. And I do like they did update the Adrian Peterson to try to spice it up a little bit. They actually put him in a Cardinal uniform, which is kind of dope. And they put him on the Cardinals team so instead of the Saints, because his gauntlet card was actually the Saints. So it's kind of cool. So if, like, you're running the Cardinals or playing with the Cardinals, you know, you have a 95 like running back that, Jesus, a 95 running back for the Cardinals since David Johnson went out. So most people are making this Deshaun Jackson. And this is why you can basically look at his stats, compare him to Julio, and it's not that far off. He's as fast as Julio Jones. Really need to turn my ringer off here. He's as fast as Julio Jones. He catches the same as Julio Jones. His elusiveness is way better, so he's a slot receiver basically. Spec catch is higher, release is worse, route running's better, catching traffic is lower, and clear jumping is an issue. But it's a beast card. I mean, I can see why people want it. Like for a 95 compared to the Julio 96 and even the Calvin, look, like Calvin, yeah, the catching's a little better, the spec catch is 1, but he's not going to go up and just moss the ball for you. He's just going to basically burn people. So if you compare him like head to head to like Fitz, obviously the speed and everything like that is completely off key, but the jumping, the catching, the release, so on and so forth, it's pretty comparable. So it's a pretty fire card. I wouldn't mind having it. I don't know what just happened. I think I just had like a power surge. Oh, my computer just turned off. I don't know if I'm still even live. I would assume I am. Yeah, well, YouTube hasn't caught up yet. So I'm assuming that I'm still live. So I guess we'll figure that one out. Deshaun Jackson. Yeah, but my computer just completely shut down. Or Stephon Gilmore. But also the Barry Church. Here's the kicker. Is Barry Church is a nice card. It's a really nice free safety. If you don't have Landon Collins or like whatever, he's a really, really, really nice free safety. He's a little slow, but everything else, look, it even beats Landon Collins. So acceleration, if anybody was wondering, really doesn't matter. So don't ever look at acceleration. Speed is worth way more than acceleration. So, yeah. So basically what you're going to be looking at is the footsteps ability. As you can see over there, is the player's increased impact on a receiver's catch chance when near receiver. So it's basically just like football. You know, receivers alligator arm the football because they're afraid of like taking a hit, or they turn their head to look to see where the guy's coming from and drop the ball. So, but it remains to be seen like whether or not that's actually going to be good or not, like, in the game. I mean, it could be beast, and that could be the best card, and that should be the one you pick, but I don't know. There's tons of, like, receivers out there, so I'm just really not going to go with a receiver I would rather have. Oh, man, it's such a tough choice. Maybe we'll just, like, come back to this later. Definitely don't want a tight end or a quarterback or a right outside linebacker or a right end. I mean, it all pretty much just base it on, like, what you need, to be honest. I would say the best cards in here: Deshaun Jackson, Brandon Marshall, and Stephon Gilmore. We can look at Stephon Gilmore's real quick. This isn't really rocket science, but I mean, just compare him to the tiered up Casey Hayward. So this isn't even just a team of the year. This is Casey Hayward's card put with and tiered up to tier 5. So this is his team of the year plus. So these are better than his team of the year defense card. And you can even see there where it compares. The man coverage is a beast. Like, zone coverage is still a 91, so it's still in that threshold. 92 speed, 95 excel. Not the big a deal. But his press is the same. His man is the same. His catching's, like, really good. I mean, even if you compare him to Bouye, like, he pretty much beats Bouye, in my opinion. Like, his catching's, like, better. Like, I don't know. Like, it's a great card. So taking Darius Slay, because you can see that I fall off with Vic, and, like, Vic's fast, he's lightning quick, but he doesn't. I mean, his stats, like, aren't as great. I don't know. Maybe we won't do him because we got Vic. We got 3, and then Vic. Yeah, it's so hard. I don't know what to do. Let's see middle linebackers. I keep doing that. Like, I'm gonna pick it. Let's see what we got on middle linebackers. So maybe we need to do middle linebacker. What should we do? We got any comments on what we should do? What's up, dope shots? So maybe we should just do middle linebacker because it looks like he beasts, like, even Kuechly tiered up. And then Sean Lee. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, oh, his zone's only at 89, though. He's got good speed. Awareness, tackling. Oh, man, he's just nasty. But Sean Lee's a right outside linebacker, so, like, our second linebacker is pretty much that right there. We'll go with Brandon Marshall. We'll take Brandon Marshall for the win. Screw it. There we go. So we got Brandon Marshall in the gauntlet pack. And then these are, you open this up, the second part of it, and you get all the cards from the beginning right here. You get all the cards that you put into the set. So I'll show you why I didn't really want to do Deshaun Jackson. Because Deshaun Jackson, he's the last card in the set, and just, like, basically I looked at the stats between the 93 and the 95, and these are nats, by the way, so you can't do anything with them. You can add them to team tokens, or, I mean, to elite tokens if you want, but that's basically all you can do. If your team's already too high, like a lot of these guys, since they're, like, so low, like, what are you going to do with an 87 and 84 tight end? Like, or what am I? I'm not going to do anything with those. Gilmore. But you basically look at Deshaun Jackson and what chem for who? The footstep chem is, I read it earlier. It's got the Barry Church is the only one to have it. It's a new one, and it's just specifically for this gauntlet set. Nobody else has it yet except for Barry Church, the 95. It's the basically, if he's around a receiver and the receiver's about to catch the ball, it causes him, like, I guess, more stress to, like, drop the ball. There's a bigger chance of him dropping the ball because he basically hears, like, footsteps of him coming, and so he kind of, I don't know if it's good or not. Like, people really haven't, like, used it. Maybe I should have picked him and just went with it and just tried it out, but maybe we'll buy him. Who knows? But Deshaun Jackson, his stats were already, like, decent. You can see there, he's already got a 94 speed even when it's 93. So I don't think 95 speed is really the only thing that he really has is speed. And I don't think +1 speed is worth having a 95 and a 93 of the same card. Like, didn't really make sense. So that's why I didn't really want to pick Deshaun Jackson. So that's the gauntlet set. You can only do it once, and that's it. That's what you've been waiting for like all year. It's nice. I would have rather been like 96s or something like that, but oh well. One other little quick little note. You can see like right there. Yeah, we're only 3 away from our next one. So we're beasting these out. All right. So the last and final things, and then I will let y'all go for the evening, is opening up these bad boys. So we've got our offensive reward set for doing the challenges. So this is going to be the Nat. And then we made another one last night and today. And then we've got our 5,000K quick sell, which we know it's going to be. So go ahead and do the quick sell first. So hopefully everybody already knows like what the... Oh! No, wow! That's like the second highest I've gotten all year. I got 175,000 before. Wow! That's what I'm talking about. I mocked it saying in my 5,000 like coin because it's pretty much everybody knows if you're a level 40, like you pretty much get 5,000 every day and you never hardly get anything else. 50K. Yes, sir. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So maybe that's a good omen, or maybe it's a bad omen, and we're going to open up like crappy cards because they're going to be like, look, we just gave you 50K. Who knows? All right, so we're going to open up the Nat. This is what we got. We grinded out all the challenges yesterday or last night. I didn't do anything. Like I did it all last night. I started to record it, but then I just got bored of recording it, and I figured the video was just like way too long because it took about like 3 hours to do. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. You can do it in about 3 hours if you just sit there and grind it out. Like, it's not that big a deal, and you get a free 94 to 96 card. So again, this is the Nat. So what we're actually like hoping for with this would be somebody that can go into a set. So basically we're looking for Gronk, who we can tier up. Obviously Antonio Brown. Who else is in the tier? Oh, Lane Johnson, who we already have tiered up. So we're looking for somebody that can go into a set. If they don't, or Le'Veon Bell. If they don't go into a set, the card's really kind of not necessarily worth this, but we're already at 95, so I don't know where they're going to really fit on the team. As you can see with the gauntlet guys, if I hadn't already hit 95 and I was like a 90, that gauntlet pick would have been a lot easier because I'd have a weak spot somewhere. Like, honestly, if there was a free safety in that gauntlet, I would have just gotten that and just been like, okay, I'm fine. But with this, like, getting the Carson Wentz or getting, like, somebody like that, it doesn't really do anything for me. Like, I can't sell it. I can't do anything. You want the high money cards out of this one. The Nat, you want kind of a placement card. You know what I mean? So, this is the challenge set. So, offensive, let's go. Lane Johnson, Gronk, Le'Veon. I think that's actually good because I was looking at actually getting him because I wanted that lead block for pulling. And I actually think that he's my best left guard too. So yeah, there you go. Because like that was actually my weak spot, and he was kind of like the best left guard like out there still. So he's got 87 strength, 92 run block, 93 pass block. Impact block is good. So he's run and pass block, so it's pretty solid. 75 speed's not bad. You would actually compare it more to something like that because Singletary's out of position player, so he's gonna have more speed. Yada yada. So yeah, I mean that's beast. He's got move the chains or move the sticks, whatever it is, and he's got the chemistry of lead block or lead the way rather. So he's more likely to basically make that when you do like pulls and things like that. He's more likely to do it. So nice. So we got a new starting like right guard or left guard rather. So we just go ahead and I think so Singletary's in our lineup. So there we go. Boom. Got a new right guard or left guard, right guard, not deodorant. All right. So this is the money pack. And if you haven't noticed, the 89s and 90s, like the Schuster-Smith and Juju Schuster-Smith and the Charger, I forget who exactly it is. I forget who it is. It's an offensive lineman, I think, or something like that. they went up so much, like, in price. They were like 30K, like now they're like ridiculous. They're at like 50K. So these packs, like, luckily I made all of these, like made this set last night before it went up, and I actually made and got the 89s out of the way for the next set too last night. That's why my coins like dropped like 300K. I made pretty much like all of these last night. I made this one and almost all the other one. Thank God, because like now the 89s, 90s are like 50K. They all went up like 20K, so that's 60K more per set. So I did the math again. So if you get like 20, all the other 12 cards for 20K and the other guys for like 49, 50K, you're looking at like 375K now, where it was like 300 to make these, and like, you know, even pulling like the Gronk and you know, some people like that, like, wasn't detrimental if you didn't need them, because you could sell them and redo the set again and try for a higher card. So the big boys that we want in this are obviously Carson Wentz, Antonio Brown. I want Lane Johnson. I want Gronk. And then the center for the Eagles. I forget his name right now. I'm brain farting. But we want the 96s. 95s are okay. No 94s. We've already got one, so I don't want any more. I mean, James Devlin, I love you. You're on my Pats and everything, but I can't deal with all of that right now. So, all right, guys, fingers crossed. Let's get this good card. Let's get this Carson Wentz, Antonio Brown. Carson Wentz, Antonio Brown. Let's go. Okay, I mean, clearly we know what we're going to do with that card since we already own it. I don't know if he's worth like 300K. I don't think so. I think he's like the second worst. Oh, no, Joe Staley's worse than him. So I know he's like the third worst. I know that. So, man, those packs were kind of... So let's just go to newest real quick. Check these out. Let's see, y'all. Wait, why is... Oh, those are an auction. I was like, why do I have playoff teams? Whatever, dude. All right, let's check him out. See what he's worth. I'm saying like 280. Yeah. Oh, man, 250 even. Okay, so pulling him... Well, if you're making the set now, you're actually going to lose about 100K. I already made this set, and I made it for a little under 3. So yeah, I lost about 50K on that. So I could have just bought him and saved myself 50K. So losing my 50K, maybe that's why EA gave me the 50K to compensate for this. Who knows? But we're just going to throw him up on the auction block, clearly, because we already got the Nat version of him, and it doesn't really matter. He doesn't have a tier up. And either way, even if he did, we could still use the Nat as the tier up. So, 2 Joels. Makes me want to do another one, but then it doesn't. Like, cause it's like you kind of screwed me on 2. What do y'all think? You think like maybe should I do another one? I don't know. Nobody's really watching, anyways. So that's the video. We're gonna call it quits on that one. We'll see how everything turns out like after this. So I'm gonna finish making my sets for the other ones, do a little sniping, make some coins, get some coins back up, so on and so forth. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Drop a like below. Support your boy. I appreciate all y'all like coming out, like hanging out with me and enjoying the time with me. I know I'm boring. I'm trying to get more funny. Is that a thing? More funny? Funnier? Funnier. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I'm Mindscape. I'm out for tonight. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Peace.